YouTube cut off the other part, so we'll see how this works. I have my two tabs, 1970 and 2024, and then comparative. Comparative is blank for right now. So what I'm going to do is find the average of these. I have DE and DT. Those are defensive ends and defensive tackles for the defensive line in 1970. I'm going to hit equals AVE for average, and it puts in a parentheses there. I click on the bottom, drag it all the way up to the top, close parentheses, and I'm going to hit enter. Now I do have one problem. Jim Miller doesn't have a weight. He is a light feather guy, so I'm actually going to delete him. Average weight for the defensive line in 1970 it was 220 pounds. Do the same thing for running backs. Running backs are FB and HB. That's fullback and halfback. Fullback's a little bit of a different position, but we'll count those in 2024. It's not exactly a common position anymore, but we'll still count it. So I'm going to go equals AVE for average. Forgot to do that. Parentheses, drag my range, close parentheses, hit enter. 198 pounds is the average there. For offensive linemen, we have OG for offensive guard and OT for offensive tackle equals AVE parentheses. Actually, in Excel, it lets you say AVE. In Office, it makes you go average. Average weight's 228, so down at quarterback equals average, open parentheses, and you only need to have 3. I did 4 just because I was curious about the quarterbacks also. Average weight 201, 228, 198, 220. Now going to 2024, can do the exact same thing. Defensive linemen include defensive ends and defensive linemen. For some reason, they only have one person listed as defensive end. The rest are defensive linemen, but they all count. Equals AVERAGE, parentheses, and Excel or Office is really smart, and it could tell what I wanted there, but I can drag up also. Equals average, fat fingers work, and it automatically fills with that, so I'm just going to click on that so I don't have to drag and drop. Offensive linemen are not specified whether they're guards or tackles, it's just offensive linemen, so that's kind of cool. It's intuitive, it knows what I want, it selects that range for me, and quarterback almost done equals AVERAGE. I'm going to go with its recommendation there. I haven't done conditional formatting. I don't remember if I showed that in the other video, so I'm going to go ahead and do that quickly. Going to select all of this, and there's conditional formatting right here. And I'm going to go to color scales. Actually, I'm going to go to a new rule and apply A to C, and we're going to add a rule that, let's see, actually let's just make this, just apply, let's start this again. We're just going to apply it to this column, and we're going to go to conditional formatting, new rule. My rule is, I'm going to hit the red. If the cell value is greater than, I don't remember what I did before, we're going to say 300 pounds. We're going to make them red. And then I'm going to hit done. And we're going to go again, another new rule. And we're going to make it yellow, and it says no blanks. I'm going to select that, and I'm going to say if the cell value is greater than, let's say between, we're going to say 250 and 300 pounds. Those people are going to be in yellow, and I'm going to hit done. Lastly, add a rule. Set no blanks, we're going to put cell value. If the input value is less than 250 pounds, then they're going to be in green. Now, everybody should be in some color or another. The ones that are blank will be green because it's 0. But I can see that in 2024, I've got a couple big guys that are above 300 pounds on the defensive line. All of the running backs are under 250. All the offensive linemen are yellow, almost all red. And I can just glance and I can see the difference there. I'm going to do the same thing for 1970. Select that column. I'm going to add a new rule, or if you didn't remember, if closed out, we can go to conditional formatting here and go to new rule. And I'm going to make it red if the cell value is greater than 300 pounds again. Somebody's excited. If the cell value is between 250 and 300, we made it yellow. And last one, if they are, cell value is less than 250. And actually, I think I did it differently in the other video. I think I did below 200 pounds. I think I did the breakdown differently, but this will still show up pretty well. Oh my. We might need to adjust this because this is showing everybody in green. We don't want that. We're going to adjust these. We're going to make this less than 200 pounds. We're going to make this between 200 and 250. Or make these big guys anybody above 250. See how that changes things up. It gives us a little more variation. Nobody above 250 in all of 1970, which is crazy. I'm going to go to 2024 and modify those quickly too. I'm going to click on the pencil to edit. And instead of less than 250, we're going to make that 200. Instead of, click on the pencil, instead of 250 to 300, we're going to make it 200 to 250. Done. And last one, we're going to make it above 250. So taking a really quick glance, we don't even need to compare this beyond this, but we can see that everybody is in green and yellow, nobody is in red. In 2024, almost the entire defensive line is in red, and I'm going to bet the entire offensive line is in red. Pretty crazy. For comparative, all I'm going to do, I don't know that I did this in the other video, I'm going to pick the titles for mine. I have defensive line, running back, offensive line, and quarterback. So I'm going to put my 4 titles. Position, 1970, 2024. And for the position, I had defensive line, running back, offensive line, and quarterback. I'm going to make this a relational formula. I'm going to go find it. I'm going to say equals. And I'm going to go find the defensive line average here. 1970, running back equals, go to my 1970 tab, go down, fullbacks and running backs are included, offensive line from 1970, average right there, and quarterback average, and same thing for 2024, equals my defensive line, average weight, equals my defensive line, or my running backs, average weight, offensive line, average weight, quarterbacks, average weight. Last column that I didn't put up there is difference. Difference is an answer to subtraction problem. I'm going to go equals the absolute value, ABS, that's distance from 0, of parentheses this minus this. The reason I'm doing absolute value is just in case something in 1970 would be bigger than 2024, it's still going to give me the difference in weight. I'm also going to shift this over a bit because I don't need to know to the 10,000th decimal point. Drag and drop my formula. And for your debate with your friend, this is pretty obvious that it is showing that yes, people, football players specifically, are substantially larger than they were in 1970. Difference on defensive line of 53 pounds, running back of 8.6, offensive line of 79.8. That is a small child right there, the difference in weight. Quarterback 11.8 pounds. So I have my comparative data. I have my conditional formatting showing clearly there's a lot more red, some yellow, and very little green. A couple of running backs that are smaller and one quarterback. Everybody else is over 200 pounds. And in 1970, we have a decent amount of green. And yeah, in fact, all of the halfbacks except for two. This one, by the way, is my uncle. How cool is that? And then these guys are all in yellow. So I think it's pretty clear. So you're done. You're going to go to share, copy link, and that's what you're going to hand in to the Google Classroom.